Ollie has his sweater on. It's going to keep him warm tonight. It's supposed to be, what, 3 degrees tonight. And we got a lovely, lovely fire. First burn of the season. Dutch oven. Oh, with curry. What do you think, Ollie? But time to go. Christine, we're going. We're leaving. This guy's an idiot.
Oliver didn't say that. Oliver loves it out here. Look how beautiful it is.
This is really cool. I've been going here since high school. In grade 11, a bunch of my buddies came up here, and you think about it then, that was in the 70s. So we drove up in a car that was so rusted out, we actually could see the highway underneath us. Don't tell my mother that. And then we went what was called the old road coming in here, which took over 2 hours, 2.5 hours, because it was a gravel road with Bailey bridges, and now it's all, you got the super highway, and then you got the road that's paved. But yeah, it was so cool to share it with someone that's never been. Christine, you sheltered life.
No, not sheltered, just different experiences in different areas of Ontario.
Okay, good answer. If you've gone to Killarney, you know what happens. You're going along the road and you see that little bit of white quartzite mountain, and you see it for 2 seconds, and I say, oh, there it is. Oh, it's gone. And on the way there, you don't really see. You're like, well, it looks like Algonquin to me. It looks like Muskoka to me. And then we see a little bit more. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's gone. And then we get here, and it's getting late, and get to the campsite. And instead of setting up camp, I said, hey, let's just walk out. Walked out to the point. And if you've been on Camp 77 or even in that area, you know what I'm talking about. It's that lookout point where you can see George Lake, where you see the Quartzite Mountains in the background and the Laurentian Mountains in the foreground, and ooh, nothing like it.
Yeah, it was. It was like, wow. It's like, wow.
And to tell you, in the summertime, this is a zoo right here. Everybody wants the site, and right now, nobody in the right mind would camp here.
Toasty warm in here right now.
We're doing the blue-collar camp and fall thing.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely fire going in the hot tent. We have a nice curry sauce going. With couscous, and Christine was able to go off in the wilderness to relieve herself with many bears.
Just one bear.
But we got to exaggerate the story.
Well, it was one bear cub, so I'm assuming there was probably a second bear cub and a mama bear probably maybe close by.
Yeah. We have a bear cub coming into our site. Yeah, he's just looking for food. He's not looking for us. But he's not really nervous of us, which is bad because he's a cub.
It's cute though.
He was a cute bear. He didn't bother us.
No, but it was close.
Yeah, well, it was really close.
It's like, oh, hi.
This is the site that film. What was it? Crickets make me nervous. Ontario Parks. I think it was back in the 70s. I know the cameraman that worked on it, and I'll show a clip. It's like you can't look away. You gotta watch it. Crickets make me nervous by Ontario Parks, filmed in Killarney Park on campsite 77. What do you think?
Carry on.
I'm not worried about you, I'm worried about Ollie.
Aww.
This is a bit of a spot for me on Lumsden. It's just a ridge. It's not a hiking trail. It's part of a side route trail, but it's a steep climb. The scenery is worth it. Trust me.
I trust you.
You shouldn't trust me.
Are we there yet? Just wait, I'm coming. Kevin, I got it. You didn't know I could rock climb.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh God. Okay.
Good.
I've seen it now. I'm fine. Carry on.
So Christine and I and Oliver, the dog, are in Killarney Provincial Park. We're here for the week and we're going to do a series of hikes. That's the whole plan. We're base camping at the campground and we're doing a series of day hikes, all except Silver Peak. Silver Peak is a great one. I've done it many times, but there's so many other trails in this park that actually, to be quite honest, I think is superior to Silver Peak. Yes, Silver Peak is the highest point. It's really cool to be on the highest point of the La Cloche mountain range. But yeah, there's a whole bunch more unique ones. So today, the first one, we're doing what I call Lumsden Lake Point, or Lumsden Lake, what do you call it? Lumsden Lake
Lookout?
Lookout? Yes.
I don't know. It was a lookout.
It was a lookout. So I found this years and years ago when I was just a kid coming here. And you do the trail, the La Cloche Silhouette Trail on the west end, and you hike that for a bit until you get to a side trail that goes into Lumsden Lake, and that trail goes to a campground, or campsite. But if you bushwhack it along the, what would it be? It would be to your left of the trail anyway. There's a ridge on, I don't know if it would be southeast or southwest. But there's a ridge line up top of Lumsden Lake, and it's a good climb, right?
Yes. It's a careful climb.
Very careful climb. Nice climb. You get up top, and you can see Georgian Bay, you can see Lumsden Lake, you can see the La Cloche Ridge, and it's stunning, absolutely stunning. And it's there's no trail to it. It's kind of a bushwhack, but it's easy to find. You just go up.
I have no idea what these are.
I don't, and I know a lot of species, so I don't know.
But these are like it's like a sprout.
Yeah, it's not a poplar.
I don't know.
If you ever had to hide your private parts, that would be a good leaf for it.
Cut.
I'm cutting up some potatoes. Oh, there's 2 raw ones. Get rid of those. Give them to the dog. Well, tonight we're having stew. It's very civilized out here. We got a snowstorm going on, windy, cold, but in here is toasty. We even opened up refreshments. So we're having some Irish whiskey and some Irish stew. Oops. Jeez. What the love of God?
It's gonna be good.
Yummy, yummy. It's tough living out here in the wilderness.
It's very tough. It's a hard life, but somebody's got to do it.